on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Rashawn Holmes, Terrence Davis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Junior, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Holmes. Here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Holmes with the block. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. Here's Turner. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Metu comes in for Lyles. Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Rubio. Junior against Halliburton. On the wing, Davis. Back to Junior. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
Lamb's checked in for the Kings. Smith outside. Pass to Duarte. Over Lamb. The shot by Duarte, no good. Halliburton against Junior. He gets it in there. Junior's got 9.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
13 feet out. Sacramento grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Some change. So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for it. Junior's checked in for the Kings. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, also Tyrese Halliburton out there, and it's Duarte in at the small forward position. You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
Junior against Halliburton. He got a piece of it. They get it back. Halliburton against Junior. Just 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo, pass to Junior. The Pacers pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brogdon with the bucket. And now a 9-point Indiana lead.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Junior, no good.
And that might be why he's not a top option. I mean, they can't trust him even that close.
That one's good for 2.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lamb's checked in for Barnes, and Mitchell subbed in for DiVincenzo. And that one falls for Brogdon.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Brogdon. And Rubio is subbed in for Halliburton.
Isaiah Jackson. Ricky Rubio.
Now here's Rubio. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Warren. And that one good.
TJ Warren.
And the Pacers lead by 14.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Sabonis. Over Jackson. Sacramento again missing. Indiana on offense. They're on a 19-6 run. It's stolen away. Junior right side. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Metu. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his first
free throw is good.
Pacers substitution.
They've got Jeremy Lamb. Trey Lyles is out there with Alex Len. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Junior in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And as restrictions are lifted, fans able to reconnect to the game, but also the players able to connect with one another. Brett, how important do you think that is for chemistry and team bond?
Well, I think it's huge. You know, looking back, the relationships that you build, those mean so much more and last so much longer than the years that you're a competitor, BA. So for the players getting past all that isolation and being back into some kind of familiarity, it's such a huge relief.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Malcolm Brogdon.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
The drive by Junior. It's good.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Warren, shot is good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Junior against Halliburton. From 13. Doesn't go that time. Now Brogdon. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching.
What's going on, Coach?
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Hey, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything. I'm learning the playbook, city. Just a lot to take in at first.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, I don't want you to get discouraged, but we are not ready to put you in the starting lineup yet.
When you say we, do you mean coach?
I mean we. I mean the whole coaching staff.
And what about Mr. Lesser?
Including Harvey. Look, remember when we talked at the beginning of the season and I laid out what was expected of you?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, do you think you've hit those goals adequately?
But you can't keep track of everything that's in the score box.
Look, I know you're upset, MP, okay? But you got to be honest with yourself. Look, you got work to do. I don't think it's a controversial statement.
Yeah, I know. I'm improving. I can do that. I just
you
need...
got people that believe in you here. So you just got to keep grinding.
Ayy, they reverse the world, ex-chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh. Ayy, they reverse the world, ex-chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me that.
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Welcome, everybody, to another present. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swingman, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect him.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Substitution here for Sacramento. Miles checked in for Medu. Davis comes in for Barnes. Mitchell, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Junior subbed in for Fox. Junior the pass to Sabonis. And look at it where the league has gone. Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think it needs to be a balance to the game, but I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises, but, yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
Sharch finds Holiday. Tipped away. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Count it. Payne's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, he had to bring much faster help than that.
Junior with it, working on Payne, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of this one.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
High, arcing shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings. They trail by 7. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Junior. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
That's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, it's so tough to do.
And so it... And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half it.
That's what I've been waiting on.
You really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
The defense spinning and surface. Hard to cover all that ground.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Jeremy Lamb out there with Lyles. Then there's Davis. Then it's Junior. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Sharge from down in the low post. It goes. Sharge has got his first basket of the night.
And you got to respect the interior game of Sark. I mean, he's solid at using his size to his advantage.
Junior the pass to Lyles. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Payne with it. He has 5. Over Junior. Excellent D from Junior. The Kings trail by 4. Outside, Lamb. Dishes it to Junior. To the middle. It's stolen by Sharge. Inside, here's Holiday. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Junior with it, working on Payne, and it's Junior missing.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Lyles.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Crowder.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta. So it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Checked in for Sacramento. Payne, he's checked in for the Suns. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Medu. Davis is subbed in for Fox. Phoenix also making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharge comes in for Johnson. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Mikal Bridges. To end the run, Holmes trying to free himself up. And Junior with the layup. Junior's got 7.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Payne, and there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Junior with it, now guarded by Kaminsky. DiVincenzo finds Holmes. Junior with it, Kaminsky's there, and that one is good. 9 points for Junior.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Saric passes to Crowder. Now Payne. He's looking for Saric and finds him. Trumps in the layup for 2. Saric has got his second bucket of the game to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And guys, we see more of this every year. Sabonis looking for his own offense.
Crowder kicks to Booker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Holmes passes to Junior. He takes it in. To the inside. Sabonis kicks to Davis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball. Substituting
for a
on the
different look
court.
here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Natu comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Davis. And Junior subbed in for Mitchell. And for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Payne comes in for Jay Crowder. And Paul subbed in for Aaron Holiday. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
They've got Junior. Sabonis is out there with Medu. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Junior the pass to Sabonis. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Devin Booker.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Count it, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Now, here's Junior, defended by Paul. Miles, no good. Now, Bridges. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Ayy, man, reverse the world, X-Casual. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, man, reverse the world, X-Casual. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump some. I got too much energy like.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on?
Huddle up. Nothing is going to get us out of this streak other than grinding harder. Let's get after it. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Let's get on the baseline and work on filling the lanes better and getting the ball to the middle of the floor.
What you got going on today?
Finishing around the rim is still an art. Let's get this going. Nice shot. I can't even watch this.
That time. It's that time.
What time? You gotta get it off.
Gotta watch the clock.
Doesn't work that time.
Too much time.
All right, so it's a 4-point game at halftime. It sounds like you guys are having a lot of fun in this mode.
This is amazing. I think a lot of people should start playing this mode because it can teach you so much about the other players, and you can still use like their SIGs too.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. A group that is ready for tonight's challenge. A beautiful look at downtown San Antonio. Great to have you. And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Brian, the Spurs, they are always competitive. Coach Pop said, quote, doesn't matter.
Try as ever, Allie. Thank you. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Domantas Sabonis out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's De'Aaron Fox.
In for the Kings.
Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
Pass to Lyles. And he can't get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Langford. And here's Collins. To the paint. Count it. Good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here's Junior. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Down low. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Connects from downtown. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Collins, covered by Junior. Over Junior. That one's wide left. Sacramento has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Lamb's checked in for Barnes.
At the line for the Kings, number 17. At the line for one.
Free throw good. Junior. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Here's Primo, averaging around 6 a game. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Kings ahead, up by 15. After this break, we'll be... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got Jeremy Lamb, Jr. He's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Lyles in at the 4. And both free throws good for Walker. And with a nice all-around game, Walker's just searching for that consistency now.
He is. He shows flashes of being a great passer and a great shooter. And he can really defend. And he's an explosive athlete.
Inside, here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And the bucket is good. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Primo. DiVincenzo covering. They get the rebound. Walker against Junior. Takes it inside. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Holmes. Metu comes in for Lyles. Davis, he's checked in for Lamb. And Fox is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass. Vassell's got his third bucket of the night.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Here's Junior. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw misses. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Murray, no good. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Junior. San Antonio with a rebound.
Okay, that time, advantage defense. Meeting him right at the rim.
Pass to Bates Diop. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. McDermott with the ball. From deep three-point range. Davis with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
That one goes. Count it.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
They won the season series last year.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters. He's checked in for San Antonio. Lamb's checked in for the Kings. Junior comes in for Davis.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. Doug McDermott out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Poeltl. McDermott outside. And here's Walker. There's the triple. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fox has got 4 rebounds in the game.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
They get it back.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019.
Here's Metu. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Metu's got 7.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's McDermott. Lamb grabs the miss.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And Sabonis slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Murray for 3. On target from range. He has 7.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Here's Junior. Rebound San Antonio. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Murray. Outside Walker. Top of the key. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Fox the pass to Lamb. And here's Junior. Walker covering. Junior against Walker. Junior with the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Murray. Pass to Walker. The 3 is up. The shot no good. And so it's Sacramento with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you get.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh.
Hungry's waiting.
Good shot.
Uh-oh. Third quarter's out. It's looking good for us.
We're a fourth quarter team, so we're waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, King Jordan.
Westbrook again.
I'm starting to get my powers back over here.
A view of I-40 in Chesapeake. And before we...
Good evening.
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous Alexander in his game. D.A., thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Medu in at the four-man position. And for the Thunder, they've got Favors. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Lou George. And it's
And for the
making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Metu. Terrence Davis comes in for Barnes. And Junior subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. And it's all evened up. Gilgeous Alexander's got 5.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Now here's Junior. Not a lot of room. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Sacramento making some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for Sabonis, and it's Mitchell in for Fox.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Holmes trying to free himself up. And it's Junior missing.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
Man passes to Gilgeous Alexander. With the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Junior the pass to Holmes. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Gilgeous Alexander against Lyles. Such a wide open look. Man's got his second bucket of the night.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Got a hand on it. They get it back. Holmes. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Defense right on him. That one goes in.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Junior can't hit from in close.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert your traffic.
Hey, pair reverse the world. Ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh. Got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, pair reverse the world. X cash.
Oh. GG's. Good game.
Well, congratulations to Bash World and King Jordan, and also Hungry and Google out there in the streets for taking this win. And thanks again for joining us on 2K TV to show everyone how much fun Play Now.
Here's Junior. In his last outing, he had 11 points. To the inside. And there's Holmes on the assist by Junior.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
We've got Kenrich Williams, Isaiah Roby out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's man in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much.
King substitution.
A minute 37 left in the half. Here's Junior. And the deficit down inside single digits. Junior's got 4 points this quarter.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
To the middle. Junior finds Sabonis. It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Roby. 6 on the shot clock. Now Williams. Over Junior. Rebounded by Fox.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Sabonis, the pass to Junior. Lamb with the ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From deep. And no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their work from distance has been it. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kings will go for a different look here. Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Metu. Davis, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Junior subbed in for Fox. Taking a look at Sacramento. Trey Lyles is out there with Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Terrence Davis. Then there's Barnes. And it's Junior in at the 1 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander skilled and athletic, and that time hits the offensive glass.
Here's Junior. And he makes it on the layup.
Soft touch on the lay-in. Not everyone has that.
Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander up top, covered by Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Here's Mann. Misses the 3. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Holmes. Count that bucket. Give him 8 points now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Junior. Knocks down the 18-footer. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Back to Roby. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle. You can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the first one at the line is good. Lamb's checked in for Lyles. Both free throws good from Barnes.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
And so the ball's out of... bounds. Lamb touched it last.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. There's the drive. Gilgeous-Alexander banked it in off the glass. And it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Outside Davis from deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Kendrick Williams is out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Roby. And it's man in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continuing to make not just baby steps in his improvement, but massive strides. You see the playmaking and the scoring coming together more and more consistent.
Shooting for Sacramento.
That free throw no good.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Oklahoma City shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here's Roby. It's Pokashevsky on the wing, defended by Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Here's man. No good. Excellent D there from Holmes. Pass to Junior. Here's Sabonis. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
Assist from
Junior's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The drive by man. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the paint. Holmes passes to Junior. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. No good there. So Sacramento will take it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. And here's Junior. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Man's got 20 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Timeout call, Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they try to...
So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, 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 ayy. Ayy, reverse the world, X cash. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait.